Yes, go ahead.
My name is Asaha Elizabeth Ufei. I come from Cameroon. I'm going to say um, how the climate affects the people in my community. Um, I'll start with water project, water problem. The woman, in fact, the woman has to go get water. We drink water from spring sources, and the woman has to go get that water. But because the climate changes, dries up the spring, and every place gets dry, the woman has to go like miles over hills to get water. And with very little water at home, or sometimes no water, they get to the stream. The stream which is contaminated, maybe rain sources, rain washing the hills into the stream, and it's a contaminated stream. They carry the water to to their homes, or we carry the water to our homes where the the children, the whole family end up with diarrhea and malnutrition. And with poverty, we are not able to have enough health help to cure, and most of them end up dying. The next issue is the agricultural issue. The women, their main source, our main source of income is from the cultivation, making farms. And with the poor climate, the, 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 the harvest is so poor that very little is being taken home, very little is being given to the family, and the family ends up with malnutrition. There is high level of poverty. The women also do craft work where they go to the hills or to the trees and harvest raw materials. This raw materials is being used to make some craft like baskets, like carving of calabashes and things like that. But when the climate is so poor, the harvest, there are no materials for the craft work, so they remain poor. Their level of income is so low, and with poverty in the family, the culture comes in, whereby inheritance in my area, in my community, uh, inheritance, the woman will hardly inherit the land, a piece of land or a house. Usually, inheritance is for the male child, and the girl child is left. So,
So are you saying that inheritance only goes to, the land only goes to men?
only to men or house properties,
All property.
all almost every family,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, properties, they send properties, they give properties mostly to the male child, because they believe that the woman is another person's property.
Mm-hmm.
She will get married and will leave the family. The male child remains in the family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So um, um, with this inheritance, the woman continued to be very poor, and consequences, when all these fields, the land is very dry with the poor climate, the men will tend to get married to more than one, two, three women, more than one wife. Um, when they get there, eventually they see that that is not the best place for them to stay. The women will sometimes go looking for a better place to live, and they end up in the cities, where they end up prostitution, and most of them come back with HIV/AIDS. So it's so deplorable. Uh, uh, the family, when there's that acute poverty because of the poor climate, they start preparing the girl child for marriages, and they probably send the male to school. So the women are less educated than the male child. So all this help to bring poverty in the community. So uh, some strategies are being taken whereby the girl child or social centers are being created, are beginning to come up in the community, where the girl child can come back and build up capacity to have a means of living, or she can learn a trade, learn something to do. But because of poverty and the whole country not being financed, the whole project not being financed, educational projects like general community education courses, conferences, seminars need to be carried over. And because of still again I continue to say low income, we are not achieving. So more people should be brought into this educational talk of the importance of climate. Policy makers, they should really see into the matter, because the way it is affecting the rural woman is so deplorable. Right in my family, it affected my whole family. My junior sister sent to marriage, forceful marriage, where she could not meet up keeping the house. She has to go get fresh wood, get water, could not get all that. She is being battered until she had to go off from her marital home. She was pushed out of the marital home, a new man taking in, a new wife being married, and she went to the city, where she finally came back with HIV/AIDS and died. This is all because of poverty right in my family. If they had that money, everybody would have gone to school. If they had good harvest where they can generate income, everybody could go to school. Clean water, good health, sanitation, to give a better community. The rate at which people are dying is so high just because of the poor climate. Thank you.